That's right, it's Walt Disney's Academy Award-winning film from 1964, Mary Poppins, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. Once again, folks, please turn off the flashes on your cameras for the duration of the ride. Thank you. Hold on to those wallets and purses, folks. This doesn't look like a very good neighborhood. In fact, it looks a lot like the underworld. Seen in such classic gangster films as The Public Enemy, starring one of my favorite tough guys, James Cagney. Even though Cagney's best known as one of the movie's greatest gangsters, he won his only Oscar for his role as the song and dance man George M. Cohan in Yankee Doodle Dandy.
Dirty, no good, yellow belly storm. I'm gonna give you that good nose right in the head the first time I see him. You and who else?
Some of my favorite movies of all time are gangster pictures. Sorry, he's got a point. I hate it when people talk during the movie.
Cigars of yours smells like burning garbage. Just back the car up and get us.
Okay, can anybody tell me the name of the movie that Clicks Wood and John Wayne made together? Actually, that's a trick question. That's right, the world's two most famous movie cowboys never made a movie together. Until now.
Fixing to get myself shot. I hightail it out of here. Go right ahead if that's what you're a mind to do. A long time ago, I made me a rule. Let people do what they want.
The Duke and Clinton made some of the greatest westerns of all time. Stagecoach, The Searchers. Someone's robbing the bank. Not on my watch, Goldrum. Sit tight, folks. I'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. Your guide will return momentarily. Remain seated, please.
Hey! You here?
Hold it right there, hombre.
Good job, Saint! Oh yeah? That's too late, Ranger. Hit that right, Saint.
Reach for the sky!
I'm reaching.
You're under arrest!
Give it there!
What you doing, woman? Clean yourself up. Maybe the judge will go easy on you. You'll swing for this. What you doing? Somebody's sticking my dick in the noose.
Time to saddle up and ride. Yeah. Back the hunt out, Snake. Adios, you got horn up. Riding off big boots on the way. Whoa, that sure went down quick, didn't it? Stranger to these here parts. What? Tall. Nice and thick.
You are with Good Morning Weaver. One of the spaceships in our scope. One by one, and somewhere in the ship, a terrifying creature waits to lay its egg.
Rick, I don't like the sound of that.
Warning, remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
The emergency destruct system is now activated. The ship will detonate T-minus 10 minutes. The option to override automatic detonation expires T-minus 5 minutes.
Oh, what the Sam Hugh is that? rearing up again. With small partner signals here. Damn, burning hot tonight. Not snakes.
Deer and raiders of the lost ark, amid 1,000 deadly snakes, Indiana Jones utters a great treasure. Will Harrison Ford escape with his discovery? And what will be your fate?
Sorry, partners. I'll make a mess up as I go. Ooh, looks like we hit the mother load. I reckon it's time to stake my claim. Oh, none of you hombres move while I'm fetching that treasure. Unless you want a belly full of lead.
But the jewel is guarded by a curse, and those who dare defy that curse must pay with their lives.
Halt, unbeliever. Disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
Not bad for my film debut, huh? Well, it just goes to show you that anything can happen in the movies. Now let's get on with the show.
I escaped dead people.
The horror movie is my all-time favorite genre. Some of the best horror films were produced back in the 1930s and 40s, but monsters, mutants, and maniacs are still audience favorites. And we're here to watch this today. That's what I call a rat. Jungle Book was one of the greatest characters of all time. No, it's not George of the Jungle. Actually, it's Tarzan, portrayed here by Johnny Weissmuller. Over there, we have Maureen O'Sullivan as Jane, and the lovely and talented Cheetah as herself. Johnny Weissmuller is probably the best known Tarzan, but he had some tough competition for the title role in his first film. When casting the 1932 version of Tarzan the Ape Man, producers seriously considered a young, unknown actor by the name of Clark Gable. The future Rhett Butler lost the role because the director didn't think Gable was muscular enough.
That way.
Coming right back.
Someday you'll understand that.
Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Best last line of a movie ever. Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman in the classic romance, Casablanca.
Inside of us, we both know you belong to Victor. Part of his work, the thing that keeps him going. That plane leaves the ground, we're not ready to be better. Maybe not lost it. You came to Casablanca. You got it back last night. I've got a job to do too. Where I'm going, you can't follow. What I've got to do, you can't be any part of. Hilda, I'm no good at being noble. It doesn't take much to see how to feel people on the Philippines.
Here's one of my favorite movie stars, Mickey Mouse, in one of his greatest roles, the Sorcerer's Apprentice in Fantasia. When the movie came out in 1940, Walt Disney promised that new musical sequences would be added in the future. His nephew Roy kept that promise. 16 years later, with the release of Fantasia in 2000. We're not in Kansas anymore. How often do you get to say that? I'd say we're definitely somewhere over the rainbow in one of the most beloved films of all time. The Wizard of Oz. No, it was an accident. I didn't mean to kill anybody.
Well, my little pretty, I can cause accidents too.
Oh, rubbish. You have no power here. Be gone before somebody drops a house on you, too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. But just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
I wonder how we get out of here. What do you folks think? Which way do we go?
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road? Why didn't I think of that? Sing along, folks. You know the words.